How's it going, YouTube? It's Roxas again, back with God Eater 3. Bit of bit of an update from my last time. You see, after I finished recording, I plan to do some grinding, just upgrade my items, get a better shield, sword, all that. Well, for starters, I actually did not manage to do any grinding because, as always, life kind of finds a way to screw me over. But what I did find out is that the next fight will actually be the fight against Odin, which, initially speaking, because remember this when this game initially came out, it was a bit shorter than it is currently because of content updates. But initially, Odin was the absolute final boss of the game. So yeah, I kind of forgot exactly how long this arc kind of lasts and where the I guess the oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Change the color. I like the white look. But yeah, I forgot how this can end, or where this ends, I should say. I can do the shield too, right? Yeah, so I'm going to just have to go in with what I feel is the absolute best I can, and just try, I guess. I'm gonna try to redeem myself too, because I mentioned this like a few times, but the only time I ever got a game over, or I guess what counts as a game over, when you fail a mission, was against Odin. So I'm hoping for like a bit of a redemption arc here. So Guardian increases shield defense. What can I do here? Increases speed of melee. I'm gonna go over like everything I can right now just to make sure I don't die here. I know I said in the last one, or was it the last one? I can't remember at this point. But I know I said that at some point that I would be spending less time in the menus because I feel like I spend too much time here. But in this case, I feel like this is definitely a bit warranted because of the fact that, again, this is, or I guess this was initially the final boss. So I need to think a bit about what exactly I can do here to keep myself alive. Range attacks ignore percentile. Reduces the OP cost. This would be helpful, but I need something that helps me maybe deal some more damage or at least keep myself alive. Avenger increases melee attack speed by 4% and attack power by 4% and attack speed by 4% only while engaged in combat. Avoid damage for 20 seconds. That might be a bit difficult. I have a bad history of basically just tanking hits unintentionally. Increases speed of melee for 10 seconds. Recover 100 OP. Recover 100 OP. Reduces melee cost or OP cost of all actions. Increases power of range attacks by 7%. Not too bad, but I don't rely on the sniper too much. I usually just wait for it to fill up, take a few pot shots, and then get back in the fight. Grants invulnerability at the start of a step. That wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think I use the steps enough. At least I don't use the steps well. Use the stamina cost. Honestly, this might be a perform a ground combo finisher 3 times. Might be a bit of a risk, but I think I'm gonna go with Avenger. Devastating shot, that helps with increases gun attack power. Wait, it says right there what I'm gonna do. Yeah, compared to Ironclad defense, raises shield defense by 15, increase the power of devour attacks. I think Odin counts as an Ash origami, so I might want to use that to deal some more damage when it enters burst, if it does. Extends the offensive effects of consumables. I really should have definitely gotten really grinded for some more engage effects. Increases link aid, restores 5 HP on Devour. That could be helpful. Or OP on Devour. Again, if it does, honestly, I use burst, or I use Devours a lot. And if Odin does have a burst, getting some HP off of trying to poke him with Devours will be helpful. Maybe Oracle Commander. That way I can use a gun. Yeah, no, that's everything I currently have. Honestly, I think going with the Reshef items I have currently and my Slaughter 4, or Slaughter 2 plus 4, would probably be the best, considering that I don't remember what elemental affinities Odin has or what weaknesses it has. So going with what is essentially my most balanced set with a good set of installed skills that'll help not only keep me alive, but help me in dire situations, with skills like Relaxing to avoid it going into burst if it does. Beloved in case someone goes down, which I will probably be taking Claire to have her act as like my well, to quote the skill, I guess, informant, letting me know what everyone's how everyone's, or what the origami's HP is. I might also have Lulu in both as an extra trigger for the skill, plus if I give her Venom and Bind, it could help weaken Odin and get us the kill faster. Can I upgrade Oracle? I should double check the skills I have installed and see what I can increase. I was thinking, no, actually, in this case, both Petal Frenzy and Halo Assault will be useful. Odin is a big enemy, so I can definitely use a Halo Assault a lot more. Or, I mean, Petal Frenzy. What can I install? Actually, maybe I should switch to the Scythe, since it'll give me some extra range and help me avoid damage. I don't really have anything I can reliably use like the Slaughter for the dual blades. I guess I could use the Rush of Scythe, but I don't think I have any... Wait, can I give it any plus bonuses? From Dowsing, Aficionado, +2 though. Base is 840 or 284 compared to... I always forget if the numbers in red are added to the total on the right or if not. Because if not, then base 324 is definitely a lot stronger. No, yeah, definitely, that's definitely the base attack, because Rush of Scythe here is a blue weapon while Slaughter's a red, and red's a higher tier. So yeah, no, I think I'll just give the plus bonus to Slaughter. I wish I could have upgraded it, but definitely do not have the time currently. And I can give Slaughter one more skill. What can I give it that will be useful here? I can maybe replace the Relaxing. Increases melee attack speed. That's only level 1 though, and that's not worth it. Maybe Oracle? I know I have another one with Oracle level 3 as well, so that would raise it to 6. Although if anything, I would want to increase my HP and stamina. Raising Oracle wouldn't be too bad, but overall I do think it's more important to, stay in the fight as long as possible. And with more HP and stamina, I can, weave in to deal more damage and weave out to, to use the gun. And I'll be collecting OP all the while, so melee attacks ground, hold. Right, hold is just the paralysis, bind is the stat lowering one. Piercer. Item adept, Oracle, relaxing. I will at the very least replace relaxing. Or I could just give that to another weapon. I don't know, like, especially when I fight like this, like, I am probably going to stress over the details a lot more than for anything else. Relaxed increases... Honestly, well, I do use that every now and then, like, at the very... if I'm right, this stage has no feeding ground, and not only that, it's mainly kind of like just top stuff off. I don't really rely on it too much. Though I do feel like I should probably save that. Now, while I would normally save the radio just for the lasers, I think it's probably best to use here. I don't really use the lasers. I have Sniper Pro level 3. Do I have a higher tier one? I have a level 2 right there. I really want to use that plus bonus, but honestly, screw it. I don't nah, I can't. Even if I don't use the shotgun right now, I might just fuck around with it like at some point. Did I level 5? Sniper Pro level 1? Nope. Stamina level 3. Do you have Oracle level 3? I don't have... Do I have stamina on the shield? Yes, I do. At level 3 as well. Health level 4. Oracle level 3. Health level 2 here. Okay, definitely gonna use the dowsing. Or use the plus bonus at the very least. I would install auto guard, but... Okay, well, I just realized it only activates to level 5. But even then, that can mess up my flow, and that could honestly just do more harm than good at some points. I wish this was a health level 5. That would be a lot better. Wait, but I could just replace the relaxing level 3 I have here with the level 5 I have on the melee. And then that would, technically speaking, free up 2 slots. I could also install the Oracle level 2 here. Or do I have stamina? Wait, if I'm right, Hope is here. So I'm gonna go double check with her, see what abandoned God Arc she has. I know I'm usually like rushing to get to the actual mission, but and again, this is one I want to prep for. I want to redeem myself. I know this is like personal, like a dumb personal little thing, but let me have this. Come on. She only has a stamina level 1. Damn. If only there was a way to shuffle these up. See if I can like adjust her. I mean, I guess I could like just do a mission to, I guess, try to reset her stock here, but A, that feels cheap, and B, like, again, I kind of just want to get to the Odin mission. This was the final mission of the game initially, so just want to get that out of the way and get to the rest of the arcs. It sounds a bit like I kind of just do not care about the Odin fight, which I do care because you know it's A, the final fight, and B, again what I want to redeem myself for. But yeah. I mean, is there anything here I could really use? Maybe medic in case someone goes down. You know what? I will replace the relaxing level 5 or level 3. Gun-wise, how is the sniper again? Deadeye, health, oracle, sniper. Health, beloved, stamina, relaxing. Replace the relaxing now at the very least. Oracle level 5. If I were to do that, I could remove the oracle on the sniper. Sure, it probably isn't the best option, but for stamina level 3 or health level 4. 2 health level 4s wouldn't be too bad. If I'm right, the max... Actually, wait. If I'm right, they like decrease the maximum a skill could reach. So it doesn't go higher than level 5 anymore. So essentially I would be wasting HP, I think. Am I overthinking this? Am I overthinking this? Heavily. Do I feel I have a reason to? Yes. Well, let me check loadouts. What's it say about... Yeah, level... No, that's just for that skill, because Deadeye and Relaxing aren't lit up. I assume that means that this skill is active or that it's reached its cap. Yeah, no... Okay, no, so I guess the cap does go higher than 5 since Oracle's a level 8 here. Maybe it is still 10. Yeah. Maybe I will just keep the maybe we'll just keep the Oracle at 8 since the sniper is really powerful and it does deal a lot of damage, a lot of damage, especially with Deadeye and Sniper Pro. In that case, maybe I should also give another Oracle level 3 here to Slaughter. Really wish I just had any... You know what? Screw it. I'll just go buy that stamina 1. I really want to increase stamina. Just both so I can use Petal Frenzy and Halo Assault a lot more with the glaive, but also because it will just be useful to even out stats. Or should I even say stats? I don't know. Yeah, I guess my stats. Anything else? Nope, but I will have to replace stamina 1 as soon as I get the chance. Obviously with a higher level stamina skill, but right now that's gonna have to do. I'll also try to see if I can maybe craft a skill that... Maybe like craft just a better skill overall. Okay, this will be the last thing I do before I get back into the... before I actually get to the fight. Oh, should I just hit select all? Honestly... No, I shouldn't do that just because there are a few good skills here I don't want to lose. Medic's only active at level 5 if I'm right. Vanquisher does what again? No, that was hold. Where is it? There it is. So just a small attack boost when fighting multiple foes. Let's keep item adept. Might not be one I use, but still just a good one to have. I just realized I was unintentionally like reorganizing the... Yeah, sorting the skills. Increase the drop rate of consumables and non-traded items. So let's try this. Let's try rebuilding this, see what happens. Friendship level 1 skill, seriously? Okay, honestly, like I think aside from these like low level skills here, you know what, screw it, I'll just not assault pro. Just rebuild all these real quick. See what I can get. Stamina level 1. The irony of that, it is not lost on me. This might not be recommended, but I usually just get rid of any level 1 to 3 skills. I say 2. Oh, well, that I missed the level 2. I say to 3 depending on which ones you have, because some of them like you've seen are only active at level 5. So if you have any of those active at level 5 skills, definitely get rid of them since they're more often than not I mean, unless you have like enough of them to actually make them viable. Well, in this case, I honestly don't use aficionado, so well, I actually can't rebuild the skill since I don't have enough. Screw it, I'll toss the stamina 1 in here, and the friendship level 1. See if I have any one more thing. Screw out the relaxed. Let's see what I can make. Stamina level 2, that is... Again, the irony is not lost. But yeah, that should be everything. At least the best I can do for right now. One final check to make sure everything looks good. Inventory hunger. This reduces... Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Reduces the stamina cost while in glaive form. Venture's the best I think I have. And yeah, no. Pretty sure this is all we can do for right now. Oh boy, let's do it. There it is. Fenrir HQ. But the Ash Tempest is coming up from behind us. Remember, we have to move quickly. It's weak, but we confirmed a response that seems to be Phym's in the area. Never mind. It's the moment of truth. Good luck. Believe me, I'm gonna need it, Amy. Okay. Okay, Claire's locked in. So honestly, yeah, no, I think this team setup's pretty good. I want everyone home in one piece. Come back safe. Now I know I said that I was gonna get right to it, but one last thing I need to do, just readjust skills. Vampire, relaxing, heal, steel body. That's pretty good actually. Vampire, steel body, relaxing. Does everyone have relaxing on? Okay, yeah, we all have relaxing. I can maybe remove it from Claire and no, Hugo definitely. I don't think he needs it right now. What can I give him? That'll be helpful. Again, I'm not sure what elements Odin uses, so using any So using any like protective skills might not be the best. Probably persistent, since I want to keep everyone like, as active for as long as possible.
This'll make things interesting.
And in case you forgot, endurance is like our I'm actually not sure to describe it. But yeah, equip this for right now. Maybe recovery instead. Can I give him? I can give him both. But what I'll replace? I have to think about that. I could also give him Venom and Bind. What does Lulu have right now? Relaxing, Vampire, Steel Body. Get rid of Relaxing for Venom, so that way she can hopefully maybe inflict both, lowering its stats and also killing it slowly. Maybe Vigilant. Nah, I think, especially now it's like too low. I really should have been like going through these a lot more frequently. Again, off camera, since I spend a lot of time in these menus. Like regardless, maybe Friendship and or maybe Beloved as well, so to have him go on full burst. Honestly, I think this will be enough, but I'm gonna give him Persistent too.
Wait to give this a try.
Doesn't have enough for Persistent 3 yet, and I only have 3 GAP left, so I can only give him like about... Well, I can only give him like 3 more skills that cost, have a GAP cost, but... I do feel like at the very least one of us should have it, and since I have it by... Not necessarily default, but I gave it to all my, But I gave it to one of my weapons. Probably would be best to give her something else. At the very least, like I was saying, Persistent, so that way they have a higher chance of staying alive. I don't think, from what I remember, I don't think anyone else died during that mission aside from me.
I have to protect Phym and everyone else.
Yeah, so maybe I'm over-preparing in this case.
It finally feels right.
But at the same time, I do feel like it's better to go in over-prepared than under-prepared. Maybe I could also give her bind.
Thank you for all your help.
I think this will be fine. Bind, Venom, Vampire, Steel Body. It would be weird making having Lulu be the only one that doesn't have persistent. At the same time, I feel like the way she how to describe it, because I was about to say the way she plays, but I don't play as Lulu. But I guess the way her AI operates, she does tend to stay out of the fight. So yeah, no, I'm gonna run the risk and just go without persistent on Lulu. Wait, I just realized, do I have Sorry, one last thing, because I wasn't really paying attention too much. Do I have persistent on him? Okay, yeah, no. Even if I did, I already used it as fuel for other skills. So, all right, let's do this. Not necessarily the last run, but you know, akin to it, I guess. Right, cutscene time. I'm not saying this stuff is heavy, but oof, it hits. Especially if you know, grow attached to these characters like I did.
Came here, didn't she?
Yes,
Where did you send her?
where she wanted to go.
She's a kid,
So
dude.
tell us where that is.
You already know the answer.
You complete bastard! How could you? You already deployed Odin.
Fenrir HQ is the last bastion of humanity. We cannot let it be destroyed.
Let's go! Outside, everyone!
Hold a moment.
We don't have time.
This is addressed to all of you.
Not gonna lie, I teared up the first time I saw this.
It's a letter. Is that from Phym?
I will never get over how freaky Odin looks. I have a kid operating this thing.
The utmost priority is defending Fenrir HQ. As a precaution, we have assembled a reserve unit of Aegis and stationed them nearby. If you should fail, they will take your place as Odin's catalyst. I pray for your success.
He's just a kid. This isn't gonna make sense if you haven't played the second one, but that thing reminds you of the prototype God Arc Soldier from God Eater 2.
Everyone, I'm so happy I got to meet all of you. I love you all very much.
No good tail.
Hugo, you're pretty scary sometimes, but you're always thinking
Yeah, we
about
can be.
everybody else because you care about us. Lulu, you're so nice. And you always dress me in such pretty clothes. Zeke, you always manage to cheer me up. You're really good at that. But you also cheat at games too much. Ricardo, you always sneak away some candy to give me. Then Hilda always finds out somehow and she gets mad at you for it. Where? always smiling at me. It makes me smile too. And you tell me that you love me.
Sweet.
And then last... Daddy, I love you so much. You're the very best daddy. When you hold me, I always feel warm and safe. You're always there to hold me. In happy times and sad times too.
Like I said, this made me tear up the first time I played this game.
You don't need to hold me anymore.
Especially this bit. Oh, come on.
Because you know, I'm not a baby anymore.
Not a baby, but she's still our kid. Yeah. I will say this. I was definitely like I don't know if like how the like I guess attachment here comes across, because I don't really talk to her much like during the playthrough, you know, except like during cutscenes and all that, or like when the story needed me to. But like initial playthrough, I was like I took every minute like after a mission to, you know, go full on talk to everyone in the at the base, and you know, read the full on read their dialogue and, you know, process it all. And
Phym!
you know, I'm not gonna say that like what I have is like lingering attachment, because again, still the same characters and all that. Yeah, sure, I'm just going through the story again, but yeah, no, I'm more or less just kind of remembering my initial playthrough and just damn.
Since we met, all of you have taught me so many important things. How to be patient for your dream. How to face yourself. How to give your all. How to trust your feelings. All of you are so strong and kind.
Oh, hey, it
and
has the same
give
quotes
all
as
of your
yeah,
strength
sorry.
and kindness to me.
I didn't expect it to like pull the clothes I wore during the actual cutscene. I expected to use what I was wearing currently, which ironically enough was what I was wearing for the other two photos. But yeah.
I can give something to all of you. I will protect you all. So I was thinking, let's have another party together, okay?
It's being pushed back.
Damn it! Phym!
My family.
I'm
You're so
gonna start cheering up again. Goddamn.
So I have to keep you safe.
I says I'm always like a sucker for these like emotional boys in games. They always get me. Oh yeah, and before you ask, I have no idea how any of all that just, you know, works.
Phym, is she alright?
Do you read me? Come in.
Amy, what is it?
The first wave of the Ash Tempest has been wiped out. But
I forgot about the second wave.
Your way.
There's a second wave now? I thought that was it!
You and me both, Zeke. You and me both. I forgot about the second one.
It is regrettable, but it seems that was all she could do.
Governor General.
That said, the storm's first wave is the hardest to handle, and she stopped it brilliantly. Reserve Odin unit, advance.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this fucker.
She's still alive?
That's enough. You can't. Phym, please don't.
I do remember this happening though. The Odin going berserk.
Abnormality in response from Odin. Is it going out of control?
No damn way. Phym! What's she doing?
Yeah, no, this was not good. And yep, I remember like being in essentially like a minor panic here because. Okay, first off, Phym wasn't in control. This. Again, this is like before I mentioned it before, but there was like a trend in the first two God of War games where like our long sword wielding, pseudo captain, dies, and I was still worried for Hugo here. This was before I even knew about the trend.
Stand down, all of you. Odin unit, advance. Use every last resource you have to stop Odin.
This motherfucker. Oh yeah, this bit.
We ready to do this?
Like we would turn back now.
I mean, it is right in front of us.
No point in bowing out now, is there?
Phym's inside that thing, isn't she?
I have a request, Governor General. Don't take Phym away. Don't pull this family apart any further. You, of all people, should understand what this pain is like.
Hilda, we must. There is no
I would say this. It was especially this bit.
It makes no difference if there is a way. Phym's waiting for us. We are not going to give up. We're in this until the very last. Here we go, team.
Hell yeah.
We are saving Phym. Then we're all going home, and we're going to throw a huge party together
As a family. That was over, but the tears are coming back. Oh crap. We get thrown like right into it. I remember like where the weak points are. But yeah, that's like a whole, I guess, and that's another trend in these Bandai created character games is that typically we're mute for the entirety of it, but then like right before the final boss we get like a whole big speech. Happened in God of War 1, 2, and obviously 3. And if I'm right, this isn't the oh crap baskets. Let's say if I'm right, this isn't the only time that happens. We get like speeches like that at the end of the other 2 arcs, I believe. Could be wrong. Trying to like find the right. Oh, what the? Jesus Christ, that took a pretty substantial chunk. Trying to figure out like what the right time to. Okay, wait, I gotta look at the ground to make sure I can see where those attacks are coming from. That's bull. Thank you for the heal, Claire. Where's that? Oh, wait, what? I died? I actually didn't expect that. Okay, this is not off to a good start. This is not off to a good start. Thank you for the revive, Lulu. I need to heal immediately. Jesus, that was terrible. Okay, but yeah, I was trying to say I do not know when to use the glade because there seems to be attacks coming from all around. So if I'm not careful, I could screw myself. And just end up a sitting duck. Which... Wait, what? Crap baskets! Where do I shoot? I need to look out for that laser attack again, too. For the head, aim for the head. Come on, hold still. Hold still. Damn, that took a large chunk of HP. Okay. On, shatter. These things have got to be a weak point. At least something I can break. Okay, damn it! I thought I was played it smart there and avoided the arms, but nope. He's got like a whole force thing going on. What? Okay, it's mad. Back up, back up. That was going for a swing.
You can do it.
Okay, Lulu and Clara in full burst. Where's Hugo? He's immune to the legs. I can't get a clear shot at him. What the heck is that? What is he doing? I should be running. I feel I should be running. Damn it. Keep thinking I'm more OP than I do. That's like a bad habit. Are you serious? Damn it, wrong one. Meant to use that one. Not want to use the restore 2 just yet. Hit it. Or his hands a weak point? Should I be going for his hands? Where'd you go? What the? What just happened there? And now Lulu's lost full burst. Oh, okay, that is... Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. I feel like he's charging up a laser. What is that? What is he doing? Whoa! Lulu's down. Where's she? Ah, she should have let me do it. Oh, wait, I mean... It's not like I can tell her to do that. She's an AI I can't really fully command. The head is a weakness. Okay, good. What is that? Damn it. No! Gonna try to use the glaive on the head. Where's Lulu? Gonna try to give her a full burst.
You can do it. Do it.
J2's... Wait, didn't have enough to give her full burst. He's fine though. Right now at the very least.
Do it. You can do it.
Oh, come on! He's trying something. How did I avoid that? Okay, what? That was... Oh! I spoke too soon. Are you kidding me? What? Come on. Shatter. That attack looks ridiculous. Where's Hugo? I tried, don't know if that worked. Okay, looks like you got 2 rounds at the very least. No, no. How much damage is this gonna do? Holy! That was a... What? That counts as the Devour? Okay, shit, we gotta run. We gotta run. Okay, well, I mean, no, we can't do that. We have to devour. Keep devouring. Gotta make sure his time runs out. I forget what the rate is for a standard, a quick devour. I think it's like, I think it was like 3 seconds per standard, for a quick devour, 5 seconds for a full devour. Shit! Okay, and that only took 1 bar of endurance. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'll be more careful. Leave it to me.
Okay, Hugo's still at 10. Damn it.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Okay, I think this is what like screwed me the last time. I'm going into bursts like this. Wait, Hugo died already? Okay, looks like we just have to run at the time. At least try. I think this has gone on like for longer than a minute, probably. Is he just like permanent burst now? That'd be cheap. Just gonna try. Have to try. Lulu went down too, or Claire went down too? Crap baskets. Everyone's going down. Lulu's only at 2 endurance? How much is he taking? He only took 1 last time. Oh, what? Wait, what the heck? How did mine go from 1 down to... I don't even know. I can't even count right now. I'm too focused on trying to stay alive. God, what's his HP? He's not taking any damage. This has been longer than a minute. His burst time should have run out by now. Fuck. Maybe he has like a longer burst time. And for the life of me, do not remember how that key works. What? How did that kill me? That was 1 hit. Crap baskets. 4 endurance. What? No, I'm down to 2 endurance. What the heck? Why did I use that? That was dumb. Why did I... Oh wait, I think this was like a scripted thing. I think we were supposed to stay alive. Okay, well, I kind of failed that. Unless we can like restore our stamina or our endurance, we are screwed. Holy, I was so lucky to be outside of the range for that. Lulu's got 1 endurance left. Shiina. We are boned. Is he targeting me? He's focused on me. Blue respawn, but will not be able to reach. Okay, this Blue's on her last. What is that? What is that? Of course he's using spears. Fucking Gleipnir using... Oh wait, Gleipnir. Okay, yeah, sorry. Lulu's... Okay, Claire's got 0 endurance left. I am so afraid to move into to attack. One wrong move and I'm dead. And it'll be a repeat of the first time. Okay, then here come the lasers. Just dodge, stay out of range. Off the ground, make sure you don't see anything. Oh, come on! That one was right in front of me. Oh boy, okay. Jesus Christ, it's still going. Okay, it just ended. Oh, come on! Fuck, and it's at yellow, it's in the yellow. Oh my, okay, well, oh my god, last endurance. Fuck. You squalid fuck, just get out of your burst state, you son of a bitch. Lulu's down. Lulu's full down. Okay, we are boned. We are absolutely boned. Gotta run. Wait. Forgot that was a thing. Aw, oh, come on, Phym.
Is that Phym?
I guess I'm still pushing for damage while this is happening. Hell yeah. Come on. Everyone's back. And out of stamina, of course. Aim for the head. Level 4 just permanent 3 stock or level 3 engage. Oh, come on. But the constant HP recovery, fuck yeah. I just don't even need to try and devour. You can just go for full ham on the damage. I just realized that Odin's missing an eye. Okay, that of course it is. It's Odin. Motherfucker attacked with spears and is missing an eye. Of course. Got it for the Seraphim Edge. I really should have been using that a lot more. Hell yeah. God damn it. Missed both shots. I didn't realize what was in the background over there. I found that that whole area back there becomes irrelevant later on. 4 minutes? Wow, we spent 4 minutes on... Or more than 15 minutes, I think. Like what the heck the full duration for mission time is. It's almost dead, though. It's almost dead. We almost got it. Wish I could lock it on the head. We finally broke a bond! About time! And I break the head, because goddamn, that's what I want to break the most. I want to break its face. Or the hands, because apparently those are also like a weak point. Okay, Yep, I deserve that one. I kind of just stood there, took the damage. Or, not took the damage, but I wasted my stamina. We got it! We got it! It's dead! Call this Operation Ragnarok, because we just killed Odin. That was dumb and I hate myself for it, but fuck, I said what I said. I can't take it back. It's on the record. Also, I'm just now realizing his face looks like the Fenrir logo. How am I just realizing that?
What happened?
I'm confirming now.
Of course, there's an angelic choir. And in case you ever wonder why she had the little like hair shaped like a halo, it's because of this. I love how she's peacefully floating, but looks just kind of dopey. And she's okay.
I'm back now, Daddy. I'm home, everybody. You know what? I understand now. I can feel everyone. The whole world. Now, I can see it all. Through your eyes.
I have a bit to say about this, because if I remember right, because I read the explanation afterwards.
Engage?
Engage is spreading out, emanating from Phym. Its target destination seems to be all of the ashlands in the surrounding area.
Yeah, this is almost like really like super wild. not just like the visuals of what's going on here, but like the actual effect we find out later on is that essentially, like, how do I phrase this? Like, what she's doing here is essentially like connecting everyone and everything. How do I phrase this? Like emotionally, essentially. So, oh right, I forgot to get like a full-on animated cutscene for this. This is honestly, again, when we get like the animated cutscenes, god damn, this game looks beautiful. And look at that.
The resonance is spreading, and the ash levels are falling along with it.
Like I said, it reaches everyone,
What's happening?
regardless of where they are. Well, I mean, if I'm right, everyone like in this continent. Right, and I've got everyone sees visions of Phym.
Phym. You. No.
And everyone.
None of you did this?
Oh, that's sweet. I'm a sucker for sweet. She managed to reach this crotchety old man's heart. Oh wait, maybe it was worldwide. Again, like I said, at the very least, it reached the whole continent. And like I said, everyone and everything, even the origami, like we're caught up in this, which is wild. They're just leaving. Again, this isn't permanent, but like, it's still wild that this even happened. And this is pork chrysanthemum. And like I said before, I'm gonna give a bit of an explanation. Essentially, like again, Phym spread her engage around the entire, again, at the very minimum, continent, and it connected everyone like on an emotional level. So everyone kind of like experienced like a shared feeling of, from what I remember in the reports. I'll probably read it after to like reconfirm, but it's essentially like spread this feeling of just contentment and peace like around everywhere, and for like and because of that, like everyone everywhere just kind of gave up on this whole war thing. And again, you saw it. Even the origami were affected, and they kind of just stopped wanting to kill and eat things for at least a brief moment. And also, funny thing about the whole vision thing, apparently other people saw that, and yeah, no, Phym is now like the figurehead of a cult. I mean, maybe you can call it a religion, but at the very least, I'm calling it a cult. At the very least, for, you know, because it sounds funnier. And sorry, I'm like killing this moment, but I wanted to explain that because I'm going to forget later. If not, I'll be caught up in this moment too and probably like bawl my eyes out. But again, the visuals, I mean, oh my god, beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah. A soft, gentle light.
She could hear us. All of us.
Yeah. She wanted everything to have the chance to live. People, God-eaters, ages, every living thing. All throughout the Ashlands.
Like I said, she's a sweet kid.
She didn't just want it. She really went and did it.
Phym, you're amazing.
Does that mean I get a treat?
After this, she could have like a whole cake to
I'll be
herself.
making a big special meal.
And now we're back to being mute.
So, I'm definitely not a baby anymore. But I did work really hard. So, Can I have a hug?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Daddy. I love you.
Oh man, this scene is melting my heart.
Let's go home. Yeah, let's go home now. We're going to start our new day together.
Nice. Honestly, I would like it if more games did something like this with the silent protagonist. You know, give them like just like one whole speech at the end, and or you know, at the very least a few lines of dialogue. Or maybe they can go like the Persona 5 route, where you know they just say like a few words here and there. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, and this here, it was the initial ending of God Eater 3. Again, we do get like 2 more full DLC. I guess essentially it was technically free content updates, but I'm gonna say DLC. We got like 2 full DLC arcs. But yeah, here's to God Eater 4. Please hurry, Bandai, give us that, because we got Code Vein 2. Now give us God Eater 4. I love this, like this whole, oh my god, I actually know, I need to sit through, I mean, it's about to be like an hour, but I have to sit through like the whole credits scroll, just because, again, this artwork here, amazing, and like the little flash of moments throughout the game, relevant to, you know, the character that appears. You know, in hindsight, I probably could have explained the whole engage thing here, because now I honestly don't know what to talk about, except you know, just how great this game was and how much like I love it. Again, I love the whole franchise. This game, and again, look at this art. Look at that art. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this game got me into the larger franchise as a whole, and I regret not picking it up sooner, because I found out the year that this, I think I mentioned this before too, but the year that this game, or the year that I picked up this game, was the same year that the mobile game based on, you know, the franchise God Eater Resonant Ops, it shut down, and I would have loved to have played that. I would have loved to like to have experienced it. I know I can probably still find, you know, footage of it online, and I can probably like, you know, look up the story and the events and all that through the wiki. Also do know, I do know a bit of about Resonant Ops. I know it takes place like years after, at the very minimum, God Eater 1, or God Eater 2, I should say. Because if I remember right, Alyssa, a character that was in the first 2 games, became like a captain, and she's like one of our starter characters, if I remember right. But yeah, what else? I know that we actually do see where a lot of the characters from the first 2 games kind of ended up. And I know that they were recruitable. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I know about Resident Ops. And there's a boy Zeke. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, and thank you, Studio Ufotable, for doing the amazing animations. I love the opening stereo future. Goshino's amazing. Lulu right there. Oh my god, I love her art. Love seeing her smile. Yeah. Ending theme, All I Know. Again, this also beautiful, beautiful song. I unfortunately do not have a lot of the God Eater songs like on my playlists, but that is going to change, because playing through this again reminded me of how much of a bop they all are. Especially the songs from God Eater 2. That one had a lot of really great tracks. Yeah. If I remember, like, we actually, aside from the, after the credits crawl, we get 2 little things. Oh my god, I love how Phym's there with her, I forget what the weapon's called. Raging Moon, right? Yeah, because little girl giant weapon. When is that combination ever not amazing? But yeah, we get 2 like little post-credit things, I guess. Yeah, post-credit things, I should say. One is we do get to see a bit of that party that was promised. Not fully animated, unfortunately, but I will say this: we do essentially get like nice. No, actually, no. I'll save it for when it happens. Yeah, but then we also get like a little wrap up from a certain character who I may have mentioned before would be important later on. Again, his relevance isn't revealed yet, but essentially, if you played the first 2 games, again, you already had hints as to who this character was. The ending just confirms that yes, it is that person. And they do become relevant during, if I remember right, what is essentially, I mean, if I'm right, they're important for the second arc too. Second major arc that was added through the updates. but he's like the main focus of the final arc. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, because I guess if I had to lay these out, I know the main story had its own arcs, but overall it was main story, first DLC chapter, then second DLC chapter. I know it technically isn't DLC. There were free content updates, and there's our man. But yeah, I'm gonna call him DLC. I think I already said that. Yeah, and there's Warner. Rest in peace. Governor General Gadolin. Complicated feelings on this man. I definitely feel like he stoked the fires a lot more than he should have. But I guess he felt desperate. Neil. I will say he comes around. Lulu's a master. I honestly forgot what his name was. Oh, was it Go? Yeah, GOH, right? When we first made it to Fenrir HQ, I think. Actually, I probably could skip it all, especially after the, you know, those. Right, and I think this was our. Yeah, this is our final rush over to Phym. I do kind of hate how it has this in the default outfit. Again, no shade to the default outfit. The default outfit rocks, especially like after during that flashback, you know, it showed us in the outfits we had during those events. You know, I feel like they could have done that here too. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Right, in the engage burst. That sounds. Okay, that's. I forget what this event was called. They gave the event a name. Again, I probably will read the archive reports on the event afterward. Whether or not I do that on camera, I don't know. In the final peaceful shot. Although I will say this, next time around, assuming this doesn't just like boot me into I should say, assuming this doesn't just give me the save option and then immediately like boot me back to the title screen. I will probably be going through the intro again, going through the intro cinematic because it actually does change once you beat in the game, and I love this. Oh my god, I didn't remember this. Everyone there, and there's us, Phym. Wasn't this funny? Funny Ricardo was in here. Yeah, I guess he technically wasn't like a core member like everyone here was, but you know he was still a member. Kind of how he gets up and shafted here. But yeah, no, I love this. This is nice. I'm probably gonna screenshot this and make it a wallpaper. Welcome home. Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
So the operation to devour the Ashlands came to its close, along with the Crimson Queen conflict. Those young ages of Port Chrysanthemum caused a miracle. For just a moment, the awareness of every living being in the area connected together, bonded.
I guess it didn't give an explanation at all.
Not only humans, God-eaters, and ages, but Aragami, and even the Ashlands themselves. It was a phenomenon similar to the engage experienced by ages that remains unexplained. The one thing we do know for sure is that the activated ash blight within the Ash Tempest was rendered neutral. Putting aside what scientific knowledge could be gained from it, the event itself was powerful enough to make people reflect on what it means to live. Conditions for ages improved rapidly, and Odin's operation, which depended on ages as fuel, was put on permanent hold.
Surprised they didn't dismantle it.
Once a source of despair, grew a ray of hope raised by age hands. The world had changed. They've come so far, and it seems the day they'll have a port of their own isn't much farther.
You can bet on that.
They shifted the course of history. As the light they created falls down upon the path.
We'll say this: if you know anything about the first two God Eater games, this should be like a dead giveaway as to who that is. A Gen 1 God Eater with an Evil 1 Buster Blade. I should clarify, a white Evil 1 Buster Blade. That would mean a lot if you've played the first two. Again, I did not, unfortunately, by the time I played God Eater 3, because like I've said it multiple times, this was my first God Eater game. But in retrospect, oh my god, that blew my mind. And The jukebox. Oh, wait, we didn't have access to that before? Okay, yeah, but yeah, so I guess we can now change the background lobby music. And if I'm right, it has songs from God Eaters 1, 2, and 3. Esperanza style A, B, C, and D. I don't remember which one that is. Bright Luminary S1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't remember that one. Astute Savant L1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, new engage effects have been added. New acceleration triggers have been added. New Game Plus has been added. Yes, New Game Plus lets us carry over our God Arcs, items, and I think all our, engage and acceleration triggers too. Yeah. But yeah, after that whole thing. Actually, wait, before I sign off, I do want to check in with Amy. See what she has to say. It's been a month since the Ash Tempest. Time sure does fly. I've been so busy with forms from the orphanage that I've barely noticed anything else. By the way, the owner said she wanted to talk to you. Okay, well I guess we're gonna have to go talk to Hilda first. Oh, wait, I guess she's downstairs or maybe she was up top. Anyway, here's the cat again. See, it moved. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I told you guys it moved. It spoke too. I forgot about that actually. Okay, I know that's like a minor thing, but goddamn, I remember like initial playthrough. I keep bringing my initial playthrough, but that's just because again, this was a very important game to me, and again, that initial playthrough is what got me down the rabbit hole of God Eater. But again, that whole thing with the cat, that was something that, like I said. Initial playthrough, I spoke to everyone constantly, and when I would find the cat, I would talk to it. And again, the whole little tease of it finally moving, there was an idiotic amount of satisfaction when it finally moved, and it just repeats, I guess. But yeah, let's see what Hilda has to say. Good to see you. How are you holding up? There have been some developments with Gleipnir, so I wanted to let you in. They're changing from direct rule under the Governor General to a parliamentary system. Gatlin declared his resignation, saying he was responsible for a great deal of suffering. That is a gigantic understatement. It looks like he made the decision before the Ashland Devouring Project was executed. Oh, okay, so he does have a conscience. That's a bit mean, but yeah. Good to see that he knew what he was doing, yeah. I thought that Gleipnir would move in a new direction, but that isn't the case. No one elected to their parliament intends to shoulder any risk or responsibility. Surprise, surprise, government has failed us again. With no one willing to make decisions, the plans for reconstruction are at a standstill. In the end, Governor General Gatlin joined Parliament on the other's recommendations. Of course, he doesn't have the authority he used to, but... yeah, no, that's... yeah. I'm not even going to comment on that. Actually, Aina will be joining us on the caravan today. Why not go say hello to him? Okay, someone else have to track down quick before I can cut it off. I think it was over here in the lobby. Yeah, there he is. Let's see what he has to say. It's been a while. You may have already heard, but I've been assigned to this vessel for the time being. I'm hoping to research and analyze the Ashborn cores here. As such, I may have some jobs for you from time to time. You interested in helping? Sure. Thanks. I appreciate it. You can call on me for mission if needed. Not sure if I'll be much help though. Anyways, I suppose I'll be joining you guys for a while. I look forward to working with you. And I'm on the team, baby. Again, if I remember correctly, it was here, at this point, where I stopped playing God Eater 3. I actively went back to the first two games, beat those, and then came back to God Eater. Actually, no, I think I just beat God Eater 1 before I came back to beat God Eater 3. Because if I remember hearing that God Eater 2 was kind of its own separate thing. While it is like a... again, how to phrase it? Because it's kind of a direct sequel to the first game, but it involves new characters, and the returning characters aren't... While being directly involved, the story doesn't really focus on them. So it's kind of like just a new story where we catch up with the old crew. But anyway, I'm gonna call it here because I've been rambling too long, and if I start rambling even more, then we'll be here all day. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Typical YouTube stuff. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to dislike if you didn't. Drop a comment. In this case, what are you hoping to see next? Because like I said before, there are still two more major arcs in God Eater 3, and I'm curious as to what you guys think is gonna happen next. if it means anything, the next arc is called Another Devil. And in case you're wondering, or forgetting why that's relevant, we ourselves, in game, were referred to as the Devil of the Chrysanthemum. So if there's another devil, who do you think that is, and what do you think that means? But yeah, if you want to see what happens next, subscribe, ring the bell to stay notified, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, God Eater. Although, this one needs to be a bit special, so roll dance. There it is. You guys are going to start off with this stupid shit. Let me enjoy myself, okay? I'll see you guys next time.